I can't hear you. How are you doing today? Yeah, the guys, you're doing something there. This piece is called Broke Skills. For work, I am a public speaking coach, a speechwriter, and a performing storyteller. Those are 3 ways I'm not making money. When I was growing up, I used to imagine that I would have a 7-figure income. Now, incidentally, I did make 7 figures in my bank account. All the numbers were 0. My problem is not money. My problem is where to get it. Whoever said that money cannot buy you happiness was right. Money cannot buy you happiness when it's not enough. Luckily, I have broke skills despite all of these money challenges. And I started developing those broke skills around 6 years ago. At the time, I was in between jobs. And in between jobs is just a synonym for poor, penniless, and pitiful. At the time, I had also been appointed to be the chair of a certain committee. On the first day of the committee meeting, as I was boiling my bathing water, my kettle malfunctioned, my cooking gas got finished, and my microwave exploded. They say that when it rains, it pours. In my case, it did not feel like it was pouring. It was like there was a plumbing problem in heaven, and Nairobi Water had won the tender to fix it. So, because it was really cold, I couldn't shower with cold water. I needed to boil the water. So I decided to look around the house for some spare change in order to replace my cooking gas. I was aiming for around 1,000 shillings. Now, ironically, when I was younger, I used to think that 1,000 shillings is a lot of money. As an adult, I think 1,000 shillings is a tremendous amount of money. After ransacking through my house, I did not even find a coin. However, I stumbled upon a paraffin stove. Aki, the fumes from that thing. Do you know the smell of poverty? I was the ambassador. In that same week, I developed a severe backache. So I decided to go and see a doctor friend of mine for a free consultation. And she asked me, show me where it hurts. I removed my wallet. Now, I started getting desperate. And I asked some friends for money, starting with one called Violet. Hey, Violet, I'm in a bind. I need 1,000 shillings desperately. Could you lend me some? And then maybe I will pay you back at the end of the month. Violet replied, Dorcas, Dorcas, you're still broke. Just get a man. You don't have to marry for money. Just hang around the rich and marry for love. Violet. However, that conversation gave me an idea. I decided to reach out to former dates that I had snubbed, like Matthew. Now, Matthew was aesthetically challenged. However, when he offered to buy me lunch at Two Rivers Mall, he suddenly turned into Trevor Noah's twin. If you're wondering how the date went, it was all right. The best part was leaving. After that little escapade, I gave up on getting dough from dates and decided that I would become a penny pincher. I was going to watch my expenses like a hawk until it earned me the title of Mkonogam from our local shop. That means, for the Wazungus in the house, it means sticky hands. You need tractors and bulldozers in order to remove money from my hand. So there was this time I went to the shop, the one owned by Edu, and I told him, Edu, I need to buy a toothbrush because the one that I have has a bristle that's broken. Knowing my stingy ways, Edu asked me, "Hey Dorcas, why do you need to buy a toothbrush, an entire one, when it's just one bristle that's broken?" And I told him, Edu, because that is the only bristle left. After hitting that all-time low, I realized that I should have done the one thing I should have done from the beginning, which was to reach out to my big brother. He replied with the most emotional text message I have ever received in my life. It simply said, CYM, check your M-Pesa. Oh, we love our big bros. So, there you have it. That's how I acquired my broke skills MBA, Masters in Barely Anything, in 3 months. I was so broke and I hated it that I had to do something in order to get out of it. If you're in a similar position, if you are so poor that your M-Pesa bank balance and your age are the same number, if you are so broke that you cannot even pay attention, do not be broken. Realize that it's only a temporary situation and it will pass. Besides, even one bristle on a toothbrush can brush your teeth. I'm Dorcas, the storyteller.